This might be a little bit more challenging than I thought to do a pick a pile this way with a live. Okay, so for the record, today is February the 8th. It's Sunday, 2026. It's yeah, I'm gonna be doing a pick a pile, and I'm doing a pick a pile. It's just a general pick a pile. There's no topic, and yeah, just get started. So the first pile is the Lepidolite. It's pile 1, and pile 2 is going to be the Phantom Quartz, and I'm going to put timestamps in the description. So if you're watching or if you catch the replay, then you'll be able to go right to the pile that you choose. So again, pile 1, Lepidolite, pile 2, Phantom Quartz. I don't remember the properties offhand other than for the Lepidolite, it does have like a calming effect because I believe that there's lithium that's mixed in there. And for the, the Phantom Quartz, that the initial property that I found about that one was for protection, but then there's also healing properties as well. So, and I apologize for any noise in the background. There's a lot of paranormal activity going on my end. Okay, so for pile 1, the deck that I'm using for you is the spell casting deck. And for pile 2, it's the Light Seers deck. This is what the deck looks like, if that helps as well. All right, so let's get started. Pile 1, and I just did a reading on Diddy, Clive Davis, and Albie Shore, and I said I'd be back in about 5-10 minutes, and that turned into 30 minutes. And unfortunately, that's what happens when you're dealing with the stuff that I'm dealing with on my end. If you haven't already, check out my channel. There's a lot of information about just like little story times and catch-ups about my hiatus from doing readings, and also about my spiritual journey, the things I've been going through, spiritual attacks, ascension, just everything that I've been learning and going through so far. There's other lives. I'm trying to go live more often. I'm trying to find a good time to do get into yes or no questions, and also one card pull questions, meaning that the one card pull will just be that you ask a question, I pull a card, and we get the answer that way. And that's just to kind of get the ball rolling. Again, I have not been doing any readings for a while, so I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things, so to speak. So trying to find a schedule. I'm just trying to organize everything. So in the time being, or for the time being rather, let's get started. So again, we're gonna show these again. Pile 1, Lepidolite. Pile 2, Phantom Quartz. And let's get started. So pile 1 up first. So let's see, we have inspiration. We have finding, and we also have passion. We have animals, and we also have travel, and we have courage. Okay, so let's see what we get from this here. Pile 1. So again, inspiration, finding, passion, animals, travel, and courage. Excuse me. So the first thing that I'm getting is, I guess it kind of comes across as advice, excuse me, losing my voice a little bit, is to find your inspiration. to find what you're passionate about. This could involve animals. I'm also getting spirit animals. That you might be traveling in regards to a passion that you have, and that there may be courage that is required for whatever journey you're about to embark on or whatever phase in life you're about to embark on. I'm getting dance with life. I'm also getting protection. There's something else that's coming to mind, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh, yeah, you're a familiar. So you might have a familiar animal. I don't even really, I can't, like, at this moment. I'm glad if it's resonating for you. Thank you. And thank you, anyone joining. Kindly like the live, share. Um, I can't remember what the familiar is referred to as, but I'm getting like the familiar from like Twilight where um forgive me if I'm mixing this up because it's late. It's late for me, early at the same time. Um like where an animal, I guess, puts an imprint on you and like they are kind of like your guardian or your protector. Let's see if I'm getting anything else. So again, this is pile one that I'm reading for. So this is the Lepidolite. And then we're going to go to pile two, which is the Phantom Quartz. Let's see if I'm getting anything else. Okay, so I'm just getting to clarify. So to clarify, I'm going to be using, this is called the Mystical Tarot, and it just has a little evil eye with the different moon phases. So let me just shuffle real quick and see if there's any additional messages. I'm hearing horseback. Are there any? So I have the Ace of Swords. Is this clarifying something specific? I'm hearing guidance. So I'd be being guided by a familiar. Sorry, I'm not understanding your question. Is it angels in the flesh and blood? You're asking for a yes. Are you asking for a confirmation regarding something? Is there any other clarification that needs to come out? I'm getting the Hermit. So the Hermit wants to go over travel. So the travel could just give you some time for some peace and inward reflection. You want me to clarify courage as well? Is that Wheel of Fortune? Usually when I used to see this card, people used to say make a wish. So perhaps there's an opportunity for you to make a wish for something. So with courage, yeah, I'm getting destiny. So there could be something that's involved, that's involving your destiny that you'll need courage for. Excuse me. Is there anything else to clarify? The finding. So I have the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. This is going over finding. I'm getting finding strength. Yeah, I'm getting finding strength. You could be feeling like there might be some restrictions that are not actually true restrictions. So that kind of goes along with the courage that you do have the ability to break free from whatever you feel like might be binding you or holding you to something. So yeah, find the strength and have the courage. And I was getting to pull this one. So this is the 6 of Pentacles. Where is that going over here? I'm hearing you will find peace. Something about reading or writing a book. And that can bring you financial wealth. So it's something about sharing your knowledge. So if you read and you're gaining any knowledge from that, or if you have any knowledge that you'd like to share, it doesn't have to be necessarily in a book. That's just the visual reference that I'm getting, but I'm also hearing book, but also online. You could be sharing your information that you've gained knowledge in. It could be just by writing a post. It could be this way, like live or recording a video. That will provide you with. I'm being drawn to the balance. I'm not too certain what the balance is about. The scales of justice, but that will bring you some reward, financial reward. What is the reference to the scales of justice? Thank you for anyone joining, or if you're catching the replay, kindly like, share, subscribe. I'll be coming on more often. I got the Empress, and that's to clarify the scales of justice. Yeah, I'm getting comfort, peace, tranquility, and abundance and wealth. And then I also have the 2 of Swords. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, so I'm getting 1, 2, 3. So basically it's like taking steps forward, like taking the initiative, making the decision about what you want to do. And that will bring you the peace, comfort, wealth, abundance, good fortune. So that's it for pile 1. We have pile 2 coming up next. So again, that was pile 1, the Lepidolite. Pile 2 coming up next. So hopefully those messages you found helpful for you. Again, I'm going to be trying to go live a lot more often, and it seems like a lot of people are looking for some answers. So hopefully I'll be able to do some yes or no's very soon. This is just kind of a little bit impromptu. I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to go live, but here we are. So we're on to pile 2 right now, and this is the Phantom Quartz. They want me to mention, my spirit guides want me to mention some of the properties. I can't remember all of them offhand, but initially when I first was drawn to the Phantom Quartz, it has to do with protection against, I guess we can use that word, evil. But there's also healing properties to the Phantom Quartz as well. And it has something to do as well with the fact that they come in various colors. Like it not changes colors, but that particular stone can come in different shades. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we're using the Light Seers deck, and we have the Empress. We have the Knight of Cups, and we also have the Magician. Okay, so let's see. What is the message for pile 2? So something that's being drawn to like the earth elements, something about the moon revolving around the earth. That's what I'm hearing. So it might have something to do with like a moon placement, maybe like your moon placements, or maybe something to do with a full moon placement, or where the moon is orbiting at the time that you see the reading. You could be a Pisces, or this message could involve someone who is a Pisces. I'm also getting Earth. I'm getting Taurus. I'm also getting love offer or a message from a crush or from someone that you are interested in. I'm also getting I'm getting angel or divine message or divinely guided message or being divinely guided. I'm getting alchemy. Thank you for everyone joining right now. I'm on pile 2 right now. This is pile 2. It's the Phantom Quartz. Sorry if I'm not looking up at the chat too much, but thank you for joining. If you're catching the replay as well, anyone joining, thank you. Please like, share, subscribe. I will be going live more often. We're just checking out the message for pile 2. It seems to be a short one here. So again, I was getting alchemy. I'm getting the 4 elements, so earth, water, fire, air. And this is the Magician as well. So it is the master of all of the elements, all of the suits, I guess we can say as well. I'm getting transforming a situation or transforming circumstances. Pull more cards. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. And 5 of Wands wants to come out again today. So 5 of Wands. Absolutely. Thanks for coming back, Christine. Yeah, there'll definitely be timestamps. I'm getting Knight of Swords. Any other? Is this to clarify the Magician? I'm getting Page of Swords. Okay. So we have Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Sorry, just a little bit of noise in the background. Distracting me a little bit here. I'm getting Aries. There's some direction, some guidance that's coming in quickly, or that you'll be moving quickly once you receive some guidance or some direction. Yeah, I'm also getting that there'll be some information that you'll gather or some enlightenment that you'll receive from a book or from some form of message or something in writing to allow you to move to like more stable ground. So that might not apply to everyone that chose this pile. Is there anything else that needs to be clarified here in terms of the messages? These are interesting messages today. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so in regards to transforming your circumstances or transforming your situation with the alchemy, this is planting seeds that will be fruitful. Is there anything else? I just want to come up. The Six of Wands and the King of Wands. So I'm hearing success and victory. I'm not sure what the King of Wands is telling me here. I'm hearing wielding power from beyond the grave. I don't know who that applies to or what that's about. That might maybe just apply to like maybe one person. I'm also being drawn to the bracelet, so I think that this might be relevant to someone or maybe some of you. So again, as I mentioned, I was being asked to describe one of the properties that I initially found with this bracelet, which was, it's a phantom quartz, which was protection, especially protection against evil or dark energies or forces. And when I was just hearing wielding power from beyond the grave, there could be someone who was passed on, maybe ancestors, maybe spirit guides, maybe guardian angels, protectors that are protecting you. It could be an earth sign or a fire sign. I'm hearing Aries again, so I don't know if that wants to come out. Ten of Swords. Yeah. Some of you or anyone, some of you that might have chosen this pile might be going through some difficult times, but you are moving out of those times and you are being guided. That could be relative to the beyond the grave message that I was receiving. I was hearing also walking to safety. I don't know if that applies to anyone. And the Four of Pentacles. Thank you again. I apologize if I'm not paying too much attention to I'm trying to just get through these messages here because it's been a little bit of interference and it's a little late for me, early/late. Yeah. I'm getting ancestors. I'm getting protection. Some of you might be concerned financially or with finances. There could also be an inheritance, but there's something in regards to finances that are being protected. And again, something is coming in quickly. You could be moving, and that will allow you to move forward quickly. I guess quicker than you had anticipated. I'm getting to stop there. Yeah, we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well. Oh, looks like it wants to come out too. Have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'm being drawn to the air sign. Yeah, and the wisdom. The dragonfly. Just again, good luck. There's also, I think that's a bat. Yeah, I'm hearing foresight. So again, there is going to be some sort of guidance or some sort of message or information that you're going to receive that's going to allow you to move forward, and you will have the finances to do that. Seems like there's a bunch of messages mixed together. It's not just one like cohesive message. But again, this is for anyone that is going to be watching this, whether it be the replay or whoever's tuning in. And again, thank you for tuning in and watching. Kindly like the live, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I'm going to be doing some personal yes or no questions, one card pull questions. I apologize for the lighting as well. We're working on things on this end, a lot going on at the same time. So that's pretty much all the messages that I'm getting right now. Yeah, I'm hearing also that you will find your footing. So yeah. And I was getting a message earlier. I don't think it was this pile. I think it was pile 1 in regards to travel. And I'm getting the energy of travel as well with the Empress. Because I keep getting focused on the world, like her stomach. I'm hearing to the moon and back. It could be that someone loves you to the moon and back. That might apply to someone. Okay, yep. So I'm just being guided to end it here. So thank you all for tuning in. If it's your first time checking out my channel, I have other pickup piles and different things I was doing before I took a hiatus, stuff about my spiritual journey, spiritual attacks, ascension, all the stuff I've been going through, just getting back into doing readings. So, you know, got to bear with me a little bit while I get back on the bike. Today has been a very interesting day. I don't know if it's interference. Well, there has been a lot of interference, but my spirit guides have been a little quiet on this end. So it's been a lot of intuitive reading. I have gotten a lot of channel messages as well. But yeah, the messages have been very interesting. I've posted a few other readings and some intuitive messages that I got if you want to check those out. And I hope you all enjoy your Sunday, if it's Sunday where you are, depending on how you're tuning in or where you're tuning in, not how. See, I'm all over the place right now. That means it's time for some sleep. So thank you all for tuning in, watching. Again, if you're catching the replay, like, share, subscribe, comment if anything resonated. Again, these were the 2 piles, and I'll be putting the timestamps in the description. So if you catch the replay, or if you're just tuning in now, or if you tuned in between one of the piles, you'll be able to catch it as soon as it's uploading. I have a few things uploading right now. Hopefully they go through a lot quicker. One of them took like almost a full day the other day. So hopefully you'll catch that. And I'm going to try to come on a little bit later. I said that yesterday didn't get a chance to, but I'm going to try and come on a little bit later and do a collective reading, or maybe hopefully get to the yes or no questions if I get some rest. So thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, it's Cheat Code.